In 1946, one of the most important pieces of our national planning was put underway when work was begun on rural electrification. This is a scheme to bring the benefits of power to the large but scattered communities living outside the towns and villages. A large undertaking, it involves the raising of 1.5 million poles to carry thousands of miles of cable. This rural network will eventually supply over 250,000 farms and other dwellings. More than a third of these consumers have already been connected, and working parties are constantly in action, pushing the job to completion in all parts of the country. The scheme will mean an easier way of life in rural homes, and not only by giving heat and light. The drudgery of pumping and carrying water will gradually disappear, as the electric pump brings modern sanitation to thousands of isolated dwellings. A good supply of water is useful for all sorts of jobs on the farm, and here again the electric pump plays an important part. Quite apart from the saving in labor, a plentiful helping of water actually increases production among dairy cattle and other farm stock. There's a wide variety of electrical equipment for use in dairy and other farming, and many Irish farmers are now taking full advantage of it. The infrared lamp has solved the old problem of providing warmth at a reasonable cost for the rearing and fattening of pigs. In poultry farming, too, ideal conditions for hatching and rearing can be created at the turn of a switch. Fortunately, hens are not very quick on the uptake and are still taken in by electric light that keeps them at work long after the hours laid down by their union. Other uses for electrical power on the farm range from welding jobs to the drying of grain after harvest. Agriculture is the basis of our economy, and this new aid to farming efficiency is helping to win that increased production on which our well-being finally depends. The foresight and enterprise that planned this scheme of national electrification 30 years ago is still needed today as we move even further from the old traditional ways into an age of new developments and new techniques. In the new era, new power stations and networks will continue to anticipate the nation's needs in agriculture and industry, because now, more than ever before, our prosperity depends on progress, and progress depends on power.